Ken Sharp here on the Strawbro Sports Show, and I have the pleasure to be joined at Rapids practice by Bobby Rhodes, kicker / punter. I appreciate you for joining us, the unsung hero of the special teams unit. So you come into this Rapids organization. This is your first year as semi-pro. What's it like to come into an organization that has a good foundation? It's built from the ground up, not just with coaches and ownership. There's mayor backing. You guys are going to be playing at Akron University. What's that like?
You know, it's cool to see. I have explored the semi-pro world a little bit once I got out of college, but nothing really seemed to fit. And what I've seen, Daniel and all the coaches and everything that we're growing here, it immediately felt like home. Being here, from a Cuyahoga Falls graduate, it's awesome to come back and be able to try to represent my hometown. And seeing that Daniel's getting the backing from the mayor and everything like that, you know, it's just awesome to see not just players and coaches, but a whole community trying to come together to get this going. And everything. So.
What has your goals been during this off season, this conditioning? What has your mindset been?
You know, it's to try to get right again. I'm gonna be, all honesty here. It's been since I got out of college, since I last really tried to competitively kick here. So trying to get back to how I was then with just my form, everything like that. But the now added life factor, it wasn't just college, go to class, go to practice, meetings, such like that. Now you got work, family, pets, everything like that. So to fit that schedule in, the whole goal is just get back to where I was. I feel confident if I can even get to where I was, my college days, we will be golden. We will be.
Now, being a kicker is tough. You get none of the love and none of the admiration, but if you have a bad game or a mediocre game, you get absolutely hosed out. What is the kind of the mindset, the mentality of kind of going into a game knowing I have to be perfect?
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has to do their job. My job's to go out there and make the kicks. It's not the easiest. Everybody will try to roast. Oh, we can kick, blah blah blah. As your brother knows, I'd love to see him come out. Pat McAfee does a great job of showing the world that say what you want. It's not as easy as it looks.
No,
but it's we're on the line just like a quarterback, just like a running back and a receiver. At the end of the day, everybody's got to do their job. We might get a little more flack because people view it as, oh, you just kick. But again, come step out here and do it. And then.
I agree. So I have another route to go here. So you kicked at Lake Erie, but you're also a lifelong soccer player. Here on the Strawbro Sports Show, we always hold down our footy. What is it like? What was that transition like? And what kind of things were you able to bring over from soccer? And what were some of those things that you had to leave behind?
So just the aspect of knowing how to strike a ball properly, that was a key that I was able to bring over and be helpful. But little things that we could do in soccer where hit it with a certain part of your foot and you make it curve, you don't want that. You want a same consistent hit. Big one that really I learned once I walked on in college from a senior that I had there was form. Consistency is key. Every kick should be the same, which I think that's a lot different than soccer. Soccer, you can change it up. I want to hit it this way. I'm going to get a little more loft on it with some curve. It's the same kick every time. Your form should be the same when doing it with football. And even with punting as well, and everything. So it's, that was the transition of you can't kind of just nonchalantly, it's get the form. And from there, every kick should be the same.
As a former soccer player myself, there's such a freedom we have playing soccer on the ball to be able to do things and know you've got to be locked in as a kicker, like you said, that repetition. So I got some fun rapid fire questions for you as well. What is your go-to pregame meal?
Pregame, I personally like a good burger or chicken sandwich myself. All depends on where we are at and what the time of day, though. If it's a breakfast, big one for me, eggs, good, just hearty, protein-packed meal in the mornings.
Likes a good meal. I like that. What is your go-to pregame song or music on the ride over in the locker room that gets you ready to go?
Man, that is a tough one. I have so many different ways and routes I like to go. It really depends on the mood. One day it could be some rock. One day it might be a little bit of rap. It could one day for some reason go a little country wise.
Hey,
I mean,
right.
it
Whatever you're vibing with that day. No,
yeah, no, that's
I like
really
that.
what it is.
Do you have any pregame or day of game superstitions?
You know, not really. I don't want to say a superstition. I have a unique way that I like to just get myself ready. You know, just my pregame warm-ups, my routine that I do to get myself ready, just like a quarterback, just like anybody else has. You got your thing that you do once you get to the field, and that's just really it. It's I got my little ways I warm up, get the leg ready.
Yeah. No, I agree. All right. I'm going to switch up our home and road question a little bit for you. Would you rather have a game-winning kick at home or a game-winning kick on the road?
Man, always want to be the spoiler away, but you got to defend the home turf.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I would love to be the one that's, hey, this is our place.
Absolutely. All right, and my last one for you. When did you fall in love with the game of football? And if you want to sprinkle in there, when did you fall in love with the game of soccer too?
So football I always loved when I was a kid. My aunt and uncle family I grew up with, they were a soccer family, so that's where it kind of came in. I immediately just got put into it, and I immediately fell in love with soccer then. But always watching, you know, being with family, Browns games, Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Just always loved football. Always wanted to play, but soccer was just our focus. And so, I mean, both of them at a young age, loved them both. It was my senior year when I took that, just, you know what, I want to do that thing I want to do and play football for a year. So
I like it. All right. Well, that'll do it for us here on the Strawbro Sports Show. We have a pleasure to be joined by Bobby. We would definitely be checking with him, of course, as the offseason continues and as we get closer to games. We'll be definitely be talking to our hero of the special teams.